It's Week 14 of the NFL. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Eagles and the Panthers on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. 40. Out come the Eagles for the first time, and the man in charge at quarterback in his 5th year now, Jalen Hurts.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
They run with a dangerous SAQUON BARKLEY. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So a solid run by SAQUON BARKLEY and another 1st and 10 here. Now Hurts changing up the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
How about giving me an opportunity?
The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their 2nd-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Zach Bourne has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14. Here's Young from the shotgun. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. The Eagles hit 9-3 here on the year, and they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Credited with a 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You look at this Carolina defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
And they get him him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10. 73.
Up the middle with Barkley. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. He'll drop to throw.
That's to the new Dolphin. It's Odell Beckham Jr.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Barkley inside handoff. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And Goddard's got him. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Ball 1st and 10. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Flush to his right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Slot man moves right.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Beckham in motion right.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. SAQUON Barkley, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. That time, a 6-play drive.
And it's capped off by a receiving touchdown. 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. A man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in an Eagle uniform, it's Miles Sanders.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if it's bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Young will set to throw. That's caught by Mingo, right side. And he's taken down inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Off the play fake, Young.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they're on the board.
In the 2nd quarter, plenty of time to go.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Devontae Smith.
50 yards.
And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him eyes. Get tucked and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there too.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns. It's going to look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Let's go now. Ready. Set.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Young. And that's complete to Sanders.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's been a very...
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
The previous play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
Running right, here's Sanders. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some big...
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
Zach Ball.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Panthers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing, Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Young to throw it. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Check right. Check.
The play fake. Now Young. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Panthers.
Xavier Legette, 37 yards. And the Panthers get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 24-10.
35 to the 36. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
95 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. 2nd down and 3.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. A handoff to Barkley. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Great, set.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start out on the ground at SAQUON Barkley. He'll get this to about the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 144 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Now SAQUON Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. And this one complete to Smith. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
No touch it. No touch.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line.
He'll drop it off with SAQUON Barkley.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
No contact. No touch.
They'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
182 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run behind center with Gainwell.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown.
Young now. That is caught by Thielen and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Let's go.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Back. Ready.
Throwing, Young. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Now Young.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, go. Ready.
Young.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be Young again.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Come on, set. Ready?
On the give, this is Hubbard. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 18-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Set, hut, opposite,
they'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Set, ready. Set.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Hubbard trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Young working out of the gun. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Xavier Legette, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. A little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter. And that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Barkley. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Up the middle with Barkley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as a tackle made at the 18.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Odell Beckham with career touchdown number 70. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him.
Left with a 3rd and 3. To the air once more, Young. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. He's having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
SAQUON Barkley with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Eagles are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Elliott on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Young. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Young will set to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready.
Now here's Young.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Young now from the 50. That is caught. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that went to the right side and incomplete. They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go now.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The tackle by Nakobe Dean. This is 2nd and 8.
Ready, go. Ready?
To throw, Young. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Trimble, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to at least get one score back. Piñeiro's extra point up and good as they make the score just a end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first. Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. And his throw is going to be incomplete. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers. Young to throw it. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, and somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time. He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 24. Game, and frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game. And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish. So for Philadelphia, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, Eddie Slim hopes they